because somebody's making the budget in terms of political uh, context, and so am I thinking about that? Am I thinking about life and death? And how broadly am I thinking about life and death? Am I thinking about hunger as much as I'm thinking about abortion?
Hmm.
Am I thinking about um, ways that substance abuse can be very detrimental to people, and how do we navigate that in view of ways that people have tried to manage issues with substance abuse and you know too permissive, you know failing to be restrictive. How are you finding ways to address very real problems?
Hmm.
And of course, obviously, your questions around things like abortion. How am I talking about both unborn children and the mothers that are carrying them?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have to talk about both of those people. To me, it's very hard for a Christian cannot say I care about the unborn child, and I want to discard the mom because I think she's morally degenerate
Hmm.
or whatever. And so, can I just get her off the stage, and then I gotta have this baby? Well, this is the woman who's carrying this baby.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we not participate in that cleaving of baby from mom?
Mm-hmm.
How do we actually address them both in those circumstances, as well as addressing the situations about what about the men that are involved? What about situations where people want to use contraception as a form of birth control, all those types of things? We need to talk about how to address that. We need to talk about if we're really a country that says we want people to really be equal and for there to be a kind of meritocracy. Okay, how are we going to equip people who can actually do the things that get the merit?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't care about education, you are just creating this idea. You think that people will just do it. Well, no, people have to learn how to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
They have to learn how to, if we talk about equal opportunity, they have to learn what an equal opportunity is when they see one, and then learn how to use one when they have it.